From the famous War Memorial Opera House in San Francisco, appearing for thousands of Rexall druggists and their friends, it's the Nose and the Haircut, Jimmy Durante and Gary Moore, with Roy Bargy and his orchestra, and yours truly, Howard Petrie. Brought to you by 10,000 Rexall drugstores, who carry the complete line of top-quality Rexall drug products. Oh, Gary, now you better guess again. San Francisco isn't a suburb.
Oh, that's right, Howard. I was thinking of that city across the bay. Oakland.
Well, now tell me, why do you spell it out, Gary?
I don't want the children in the audience to hear that kind of language. What do you know? A spy from Fisherman's Wharf.
I can interrogate Yen.
And interrogate Yen? Why, it's Gertrude Armentrout from Hollywood. Jimmy Durante, in person.
You've got to start off each day with a song. Now even when things go wrong, you feel better, you even look better. And now by popular request I'll sing. It was just a neighborhood dance. That's all that it was. What do you know? Humphrey Bogart's neighborhood. All over this continent, I've been from coast to coast. I've even been up as far as Quebec, Mass. And you know, if you ask me, I've been even up as far as Tehachapi. And I'll answer you in my own quaint way. Tehachapi.
Why, I didn't tell you, Bruce, but Louisa Winthrop said she was coming back here after you told me Miss Mamie's story.
I don't want to see her. I saw all I wanted of her 20 years ago.
She has something she wants to tell you. You'll see her, darling.
Until I came back because I heard Miss Mamie was dying, Bruce. I wanted to...
This is indeed a pleasure. How, Miss Link?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Well, don't be nervous. Where are you from, would you care to tell us?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, the Windy City. That's swell.
Chicago? Really? What a coincidence. I knew a young lady from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was 17.
17?
Yeah, that's the age when a girl puts away her dolls.
I see. Well, we're very glad...
And becomes one.
Oh, pardon me. I didn't think you had anything else.
I had something added on.
I know. You'll cut my throat for that after the show, Mr. McNaughton. I'd like to spend a little time with you. I know we'd have a very interesting interview together, but Mr. Palazzi tells us a little short. So I'm going to ask you, would you reach into the dunce cap there and pick out a question for us, if you don't mind? And would you be good enough to read it, please?
The comic strip?
Oh, please, Mr. McNaughton, you're a perfect idiot.
Oh, thank you. That goes to show what practice will do.
Yeah. The question is, what is the name of the detective in the Dick Tracy comic strip?
I used to be detective, Mr. Howard.
You used to be a detective?
Yeah, ever hear about the case of the stolen sweater?
No.
I unraveled that yarn.
I think you're pulling the wool over our eyes.
I read in the paper the other day about a man being murdered, and the only clue the police had was that the murderer wore dumb shoes and walked backwards.
He wore
Dumb shoes with the police department. He's a police reporter.
Police reporter?
Yep, every month he has to report to the police.
You mean to say your old man was in jail?
Yeah, he got 20 years for speeding.
20 years for speeding?
Oh, where was he speeding?
Away from the First National Bank.
Mr. Collins, do you ever bite your tongue?
Sometimes.
The next time you bite it, swallow it, will you?